Getting all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the NCAA 25 mod for Madden 24. We have entered season number 2, and I've been hyping this up slightly. I've been saying that season 2 was going to be different than season 1. I got some special things planned for season 2 because, as you know, season 1 we just played every single game. When we won against a team, we took a player from their team, added them to our team, and then we moved forward and so on until we got to the national championship game where we played LSU, and unfortunately LSU just happened to be just that much better. I was not prepared for the talent that LSU had, and they whooped me. So LSU is the defending champions now, the defending national champions. Michael Penix Jr. is the defending Heisman Trophy winner, and we enter season number 2 with a twist. And that twist is that we are no longer just focusing on Oregon. Every single episode will focus on a new team. That's right. I have added control to a bunch of different college football programs with the likes included of Florida State, Clemson, Alabama, Oklahoma, all of these teams, many more as well. And every single episode in Season 2 will focus on a different team against one of their opponents in the Season 2 schedule until we get to either the end of Season 2 or the start of the actual EA Sports College Football 25 video game that releases July 16th for early access and July 19th for worldwide release. So, however far we get is where this series will end. But we're not done with Oregon. We may still either come up against them. Well, we probably would. I would always play as Oregon if one of the teams that we also picked was going to play them. I would probably pick Oregon. We're still going to follow Oregon. Don't worry about that. And this is in the same universe, so Oregon still has all of those talented people. They still have Caleb Williams, Marvin Harrison, everybody that we got last season. Excuse me, everybody that we got last season, they still have on their team. That's still in the same universe. So, we will see how all these other teams do, and this just gives it opens up more avenues to see different rosters and to see different jerseys and to see different kinds of things on the field happen and see different players in general that we haven't gotten to see yet because we've been focusing on Oregon and whoever they played against in their schedule. So today's episode, we focus on one of the greatest college football programs in the last 20 years, and that is Alabama. Multiple-time national champions, multiple time national champions, all under the helm of Nick Saban. Nick Saban retires this past season. What direction are they going to have now? I have absolutely no idea. I'm pretty sure that the former Washington head coach is now the Alabama head coach. I think that's the coach that they got. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. It was somebody like that. I can't remember. I think it was Washington's coach. So he comes over. Will Alabama still be as dominant, as big of a powerhouse, and as a guarantee as they have been in the past with Nick Saban? That's up for debate. But today we take on Auburn in week number 1. We got Iron Bowl action in the first week of the season. That's pretty awesome right there. So Alabama versus Auburn is the game we will have today. We're going to be controlling Alabama, and we're going to see how they play. So if you're going to enjoy, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. I want to point out, I don't usually do this, but I want to point out the fact, I've been looking through my analytics recently, and I noticed that 80% of you guys that watch these videos are not subscribed. That's crazy to me. That's really crazy. 80%? 80% of people that watch my videos are not subscribed to the World of Juice channel. Why not? It just takes a second, not even a second, to subscribe. Then you don't miss out on any content. You get notified when I upload. I upload every single day, so there's never a lack of content. You're never going to run out of World of Juice content. So if you like my stuff and you like me, actually, you don't really even have to like me. You just like the content that I do. You're never going to run out of it. So why don't you just hit that subscribe button? Let's lower that number down to maybe 50-50. I would take 50-50. That'd be pretty good. But that's crazy to me. 80% of people that watch these videos are not subscribed. So if you could, hit that subscribe button, please. Join the Juice Club. It's a great community over here. And without further ado, it's time to see the Iron Bowl in week number 1. That's pretty crazy. Fun fact, when I was loading up the save file today, it started me on Oregon, obviously, because that's the team that we've been focusing on, and I noticed that their week 1 schedule, their week 1 game, was against LSU, so it's a national championship rematch against LSU. That's pretty crazy. We'll see if they can get it done on their own. I'm not going to be controlling them, but that's pretty crazy that they are battling the national champions in their first game back. So here we are. We are now Alabama against Auburn. The Iron Bowl is upon us. Now, since this is in the same universe, Alabama's team is not necessarily as wounded as they could be, but they don't have their one player that Oregon took from, right? Did we take somebody from Alabama, or did we not take anybody? No, we never played Alabama. Did we not play Alabama? I don't think we ever played Alabama. So they have, no, I guess they're not. They still have McKinstry. They still have Arnold. They still have Caleb Downs, who's now a Buckeye. Dallas Turner. Okay, so they haven't been weakened. That's good to know. And I don't think Auburn did lose their tight end. We played Auburn. They lost their tight end. So that's right. But Alabama is still the exact same team. Jalen Milroe, Raheem Sanders, who I think is an Arkansas running back. How did he get here? I don't know. He must have transferred over here. I have no idea. We did simulate the offseason. I made sure that as many people as possible didn't move around. But it looks like he might have. We've also got McClellan as well. And then we got Burton. We've got Brooks. This team looks pretty good. Isaiah Bonds down there as well. We still got J.C. Latham. This Alabama team looks pretty good. I'm excited to use them. I haven't used anybody except for Oregon in this entire series. So I'm excited to use Alabama. And we just get to see Alabama's uniforms, even though they're just normal uniforms. They're not anything crazy. They're just like crimson and white. That's their uniform combination. I don't think they have any other. Yeah, they only have the 2, because why would they have more? Alabama doesn't have different combinations. And I don't think Auburn has any different combinations either. I don't remember looking at that. They've got a color rush, but that just changes their shoe or their sock color, I guess. That's okay. So their uniform combinations don't look like they're changing, but that's okay, because they're gonna rock their current homes, and we got ourselves a little Iron Bowl action here. Alabama, Auburn. Who's going to get the job done? Well, hopefully, it's Alabama. I know I keep hyping up these modders every single time I do an episode of this, but I just can't. Every time I see something new, and I just noticed that you may be able to catch it a little bit as we run here on the kickoff. But, I thought I had a kick return on the first play. The modders put the War Eagle lettering on the bottom of the little sideline area back where the benches are and stuff. They put the War Eagle underneath that. Like, you might have caught it right there very quickly. That's just like, it's right there. You see it right there, War Eagle. It says it right there in orange letters. That's just such a nice little touch that these modders just dominate with this game, man. They did such a good job. It really does feel like you're playing the new college football game, even though it doesn't come out till July 16th or July 19th. So they did just such a fantastic job, man. I can't give them enough credit, basically, because they just do such a wonderful job. And if you ever want to download this mod yourself and give it a try, if for some reason you don't have a PS5 or you can't afford the game just in general, it's a very nice replacement and a very nice substitute. It's not the exact same thing because you don't have like all the transfer portal and the off-season stuff and the ambiance in the franchise menus as you would in an actual college football game. But for just like bare bones, this is college football content, it's a very good replacement. So if you want to download it, I have a tutorial on my channel telling you, going through step-by-step how to download and install and run this mod from the Mad Modding community. So if you want to do it, well, that's a risky throw. If you want to go and do it, go watch that video and go download this yourself, and you can play alongside me. And if you're not able to get the new game when it comes out in July, then this is a fine substitute for for that until you're able to get the money or get the game in general. So, yeah, if you want to go do it, go check out my channel for that content, and it's right there. Just search up College Football 25. I think I titled it CFBM 20. No, that's what it's titled in the thing. I forget what I titled it. I think I titled it College Football Mod Download Tutorial, how to download that. I think that's what I titled it. I can't remember exactly, but it's on my channel recently, so you'll be able to find it pretty simply. As I'm not even really paying attention, and we're moving the football down the field pretty well against this Auburn defense. We did play against Auburn as Oregon, so we know somewhat of what this Auburn team is made of. And we scored a touchdown with our good man Raheem Sanders. That was fairly simple. That was pretty good, pretty easy. And we will move on to defense now, and we are still playing on normal settings, all Madden difficulty, base default, all Madden, all the default settings that I always play on. I didn't change anything just because we're playing with a new team and not Oregon, so it's all the same difficulty that we were just on with Oregon. It's just Auburn's defense doesn't seem to be very good, at least on that on that first play. Excuse me. So now, who's the quarterback of Auburn? Didn't we play against somebody different? I think they had somebody else, right? It's Holden Grenier. Yeah, we played against Peyton Thorne last season. So it looks like they brought in Holden Grenier in the transfer portal, and he's now starting for Auburn instead of Peyton Thorne, who we destroyed when we played against him as Oregon. So they brought in a new quarterback. That's pretty interesting. Like I said, I tried to keep it as equal as possible, as the same as possible when I went through the offseason, but I guess I must have missed some additions that I just didn't catch when going through it. So it is what it is. People transfer in real life anyway, so it's not a big deal. As long as the main guys are still on their teams, except for the guys that I took from their teams when I was Oregon. That's the only difference. I did consider possibly moving those guys back to their original teams now that we're doing this type of season where we're bouncing around through different teams and checking them all out. So maybe I'll do that if it impacts me, like if I choose a team that doesn't have one of their play, like I didn't choose the Buckeyes. One, because they're my favorite team, and we already saw them 3 times, I think, or 2 times in the last season when we played them as Oregon. And they don't have Marvin Harrison, they don't have Tommy Eichenberg, they don't have Emeka Ibuka. I took all those guys from them when I was Oregon, so I didn't choose them because I knew that they didn't have their full roster. So I didn't want to play with them if they didn't have their full roster. I did consider, like I said, moving them back, the original guys back. But I didn't. Oregon still has all their players. Because I thought that'd be a little bit more interesting, because I built this superpower in Oregon that maybe we have to come up against. Although I did say that if we do come up against Oregon... Oh, Kool-Aid, how do you not pick that off? I did say that if we come up against Oregon during the season, we'll probably just play as Oregon and not as the other team. But maybe I'll change my mind depending on who we are. If we're Alabama, that could be a nice little fun battle trying to go up against the team that I built. Why can't I pick these balls off? I keep turning the wrong way. Kool-Aid McKinstry's got 2 back-to-back plays now where he should have had an interception. 4 seconds to go. It seems like Grenier is running the offense slightly better than Peyton Thorne was. That's a check down, and that's not going to be tackled immediately. I didn't try to swat. I wanted the tackle, but I guess the ball wasn't there close enough, so he went for the swat instead of the tackle. I just wanted a simple tackle. I guess if I would have went for a simple tackle, that could have been called pass interference because I might have got there early. He ran. I knew there was going to be a run, so I brought the linebacker blitz, and I didn't blitz the right hole, and they get the huge first down, and they get to the 1-yard line, so that's not ideal. Not ideal whatsoever. Well, let's bring another blitz again. See if we can get in the middle here. They're going to hand it off to him. Great block by the fullback, and it's a touchdown by Jarquez Hunter. Very, very difficult stop right there. We should have had that filled, but they did a good job to deny me of that. And Auburn will tie it up. So I guess both defenses not playing too great here in the first quarter. I guess now second quarter. But we will see how our Alabama offense does. Milroe felt decent in the first drive of the game. He was a little sloppy with his passing accuracy, I noticed on a couple of balls. And he didn't have like the greatest arm strength. It's certainly a lot different playing with him than playing with Caleb Williams, that's for sure. You can definitely tell the difference between a 95 plus and an 80 plus. You can definitely tell the difference between those two guys. But he did good enough. He had some good accuracy, especially on the run. He was pretty good. So we'll see if we can build on what we did in the first quarter, and that is going to be an inaccurate ball only because I got hit on the throw. Unfortunate that I got hit there. But now it's a 3rd and 9. Auburn bringing a lot of pressure. I'm probably going to have to check this down. That's going to be Sanders. He gets hit at the 28-yard line and brought down. 4th and 5. I think we have to punt this ball away. It's too close to where we don't get it. Auburn's going to immediately score, and I don't really want that. So if they do score, at least they have to go most of the field, at least like 75 yards or something. So good tackle right there. They started the 29-yard line, so they got to go a decent way. And judging by their first drive, they're definitely able to do that, that's for sure. They shouldn't have even scored. I should have had 2 interceptions with Kool-Aid, and I should have had a pick right there with Moore, but he wasn't prepared to catch that. It just bounced off his thigh. This Holden Grenier dude is throwing a lot of risky balls, that's for sure. He's doing some risky business. Get there, get there, get there. He's running on the... Oh, what a throw. That looked a little Mahomey to me. That was crazy. What a throw by Grenier. It gets him to the 36-yard line. 3rd and 3. That looked like a false start, but I guess not. Little check down to the tight end. Easy first down grab. We weren't prepared for the nice little check down. That's okay. I think no, they get the ball to start. We started with the ball, so they get the ball to start the second half. So if anything, we can't let them score here. Dallas Turner out in the flat and doesn't break the tackle, or doesn't get the tackle. The tackle is broken, but Kool-Aid McKinstry is the one to bring him down with a nice little chop block. 2nd and 1. Oh, quick snaps from Auburn. Another quick throw in the flat, brought down, but it's a first down. Jordan getting a lot of usage right now, both in the run game and the pass game. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remain in the half. Quick snaps from Auburn. It's crazy. Pick that off. That's easy. Terrion Arnold, one of the best corners in college football, has the interception, completely flipping the tide for the Tide. That was a bad pass from Grenier. I don't know what he was thinking. Arnold read that the entire way, and he intercepts the pass, giving Alabama great starting field position with 2 minutes to go in the half. This is exactly the type of momentum shift we needed. And now, oh, I got him. I got him right there. It's Burton. Huge pass, huge catch. And Alabama is threatening from the 9. Raheem Sanders brought down immediately by Auburn's defense. He went around the entire offensive line and then back around the other side just to get me. And still wrapped me up before I got more than a single yard. That's kind of crazy. Underneath, it's Brooks. Can he power his way in? He cannot. Down to the 3. 3rd and goal. We'll go with an underneath route for Isaiah Bond, and he should be able to get in. We'll go to him. Bond, it's a touchdown. Alabama capitalizes. Right before the half, Isaiah Bond scores the touchdown, and Alabama's back in front by 7. In theory, because I got to make this extra point. You guys know how bad I am making extra points and field goals. But I do make this one. That interception by Terrion Arnold may come back to be crucial in the long run if we're able to hold Auburn's defense or Auburn's offense. That's the first interception that we've gotten, even though Grenier has thrown 3 or 4 other passes that probably should have been interceptions. Arnold's X factor is active. I'm not even sure what X factor he has, to be honest with you. That's a screen pass. I'm telling you, they're using this Jordan dude a lot. They're going crazy on him. The screen really didn't work. It's back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. Under a minute to go in the first half. That's going to be to the flat. It's going to be caught, brought out of bounds. 3rd and 7. Actually, he was called down before he got out of bounds, so they use a timeout. 3rd and 7, 53 seconds remain. You can't really go short when you need a touchdown. They're going to go short again. It's Arnold. I missed the tackle. That's not Arnold's fault. That's my fault. That was not Terrion Arnold's fault. I just missed the tackle because I suck. Pick that off. That's a great throw by Grenier. He just lined that up beautifully to Kelly. Great throw. And now they use their second timeout. 33 seconds left. They are kind of in field goal range. I'm not sure how deep their kicker can make. But 33 seconds and 1 timeout. If we can make sure they use this last timeout before they kick the field goal, we should be good. That's a good tackle right there. making them have to use their timeout, hopefully, I would think. We do get a celebrated clock. They don't use it, so they're being strategic. They audible around the play. It's going to be about 10 seconds when they snap it, I would think. 10 seconds. Dallas Turner can't get there. Pick that off. Kool-Aid can't do it, but it's incomplete. The receiver bounces it off his hands. He can't get it. Are they going to take the field goal? They are. So Auburn will take the field goal with 6 seconds remaining. They did a good job. That throw in the middle of the field was crazy accurate. And that is right down Main Street. It is 14-10. That's a lot better situation than being 14-14. I will say that. I know that's pretty obvious, but I will say that. That's Evan McPherson's brother, right? Or something related to him? I think so. Final play of the half. Isaiah Bond will just take it to the 23. I could have just let that bounce and had an offensive play, but it doesn't really matter that much. So we will go to the second half. Up 14-10. Our defense finally started to show up there when we got that interception. I wish it would have been a pick six. That would have been pretty cool. But we will ride, and we will see just who this Auburn offense thinks they are. 14-10. Dallas Turner, I need you to make an impact here, big dog. You're one of the most dominant pass rushers in football. I need you to show that. That's a great play action. What a throw on the run to his left. Great play. Auburn is on full cylinders right now. Coming out firing in the second half. First play. Dallas Turner, that's what I'm talking about, Dallas. Oh my God, he's wide open. What happened? Caleb Downs stops the touchdown. That man was butt naked by 30 feet. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. That man was so booty cheek naked, wide open. Incomplete on the next play. I thought that Dallas Turner was going to make him throw it super inaccurate or at best get a sack or something, but apparently not. Apparently he's just going to throw that completely across his body to the other side of the field and get an accurate ball to a wide open receiver. That's just how that works, I guess. Quick throw. That's picked off. It's Lawson. I didn't even see him in the middle there. There was a lot of white jerseys, but I didn't even see who that ball was going to, and Lawson just ends up with it. It's an interception at the goal line for Alabama's defense, and another missed opportunity for Auburn. Deontay Lawson just happened to be right place, right time. Grenier tries to go quickly, slants inside, and he just throws it right to Lawson. I got to see this again. So Grenier snaps, a little step drop, and he goes immediately to the slant. But, I mean, he threw this to triple coverage, basically, because he got two guys right here, and then he got the one dude back here. So this is basically never going to be completed for Auburn. I don't know why he decided to throw this, but it just goes right into the hands of Lawson, and he gets the interception. So that's beautifully done by Deontay Lawson, and Alabama survives again. Ooh, Jermaine Burton's got one-on-one, but the safety does come to help. So forget about that. That's going to be intercepted. It is. First play of the game, or first play of the drive for Alabama is an interception back to Auburn. That's really annoying. I thought that he was going to win this. I mean, look at this. When he takes this cut, it looks like he's immediately going to win and have great inside leverage, but the Auburn corner just runs in front of the route, and it's an easy interception. But I already had decided to throw it right here when I saw him make this cut, so I thought it was going to be open. And then the Auburn receiver, I've played Madden enough where I know this shouldn't be thrown, but I still threw it anyway, thinking that this was a good game. Why would I think that? Because he just undercuts the route easily. So that's annoying. So we basically just negate the interception that we had by giving them it right back on the very first play. And they're back like it never happened. All right, so we're going to have to try to avoid that. Oh, pick that off. Kool-Aid. Oh, off the hands of Kool-Aid McKinstry. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. That would have been nice. That would have been hilarious if the last 3 passes thrown by both quarterbacks would have been interceptions. That would have been hilarious. Oh, but it's a great run from Jordan. He gets undercut, but he brings it to the 5. For some reason, we cannot stop this Auburn run game. They seem to be just slightly better than us at the run. Dallas Turner, I need you to make some impact here. He keeps getting held. Grenier doesn't know what to do, and he finally throws it away. It looked like he had a lot of open room in the middle of the pocket there to take it and run. But he thought about it for a second, but then he chooses better of it and goes away from it and then just throws it away in the end. So who knows what he was thinking. Interception. No, it's a touchdown. I think I stopped him. It's Caleb Burton III. I think that was my fault. Oh, that's annoying. I think that I messed this up. This is an easy interception. And when I turned into the corner, who is this? Oh, it's Terrion Arnold. When I turned into him, he kind of slowed. If you watch, I turn into him right here, and he does that move because I didn't know that I turned into exactly Terrion Arnold. So he slows. If I didn't slow him up right here, he picks this off 100% of the time. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, I could have picked that off easy if I didn't mess it up. It's a touchdown for Auburn, and they take the lead back. Well, actually, for the first time because they tied it the last time. So they take the lead for the first time today in the Iron Bowl, 17-14. Couple mistakes by me allows Auburn to climb back in this game. But this is the type of content, this is the type of thrilling gameplay you get when you subscribe to the World of Juice channel. You never know what you're going to get. No two games are ever the same. One game I could absolutely get blown out. The other game I could blow the other team out. Or there could be a game where it's close the entire time and then I throw a pick at the end of the game that closes it for us. You never know what's going to happen when you get World of Juice gameplay. And that's why you should subscribe to the World of Juice channel because it's it's crazy. Second down 10 after the incomplete pass. I'm going to go Burton here. I have to throw it to Burton quicker than I wanted to. Incomplete. I had that choreographed a little too obviously, and they were ready for it. So it's 3rd and 10. We're going to go verticals. I think, is it Dipree? I don't know how to say the tight end's name, but I think I'm going to go to him. He's going to be open, but it's not an accurate ball, but it's going to be caught anyway. The tight end makes the catch. I thought that was going to go over his head. It looked like it was going to sail right over it, but it is a nice catch by the tight end. And we're going to go a little running back screen to Raheem Sanders here. And he gets stuck, and it's not going to work. I hate the screens, man. The screens rarely ever work. It's not that hard to code in how to run a screen, man. Why do the running backs always get stuck? Oh, that's so frustrating, man. It's such a waste of a play. Screens are effective most of the time in real life. That's a nice little check down to Brooks. We got to keep running. Same play. 3rd and 4. This should allow Burton to be open this time. I'm going to scramble. Set my feet. Fire. Burton. Sideline. What a catch. Little Marvin Harrison-esque, if you ask me. Beautiful catch by Jermaine Burton. And that is 1st and 10 from the 20. We'll hand this ball off to Raheem Sanders. And I didn't get the block, but he broke the tackle anyway. Sanders. Okay. Down to the 14-yard line. Haven't run the ball as often as I would like. But here we go. Oh, tripped up by the ankles. A little shoelace tackle by the Auburn defender. And Raheem Sanders not happy about it either. He's jawed with the Auburn player. I don't think that was the guy that made the play, but he was jobbing with somebody. And that's Raheem Sanders diving for the touchdown. Auburn back in front, or Alabama back in front just like that. And Raheem Sanders, he's got 2 of the 3 touchdowns Alabama has scored. He got the rushing touchdown, and then he got this receiving touchdown as well. The other touchdown was to Isaiah Bond. So Raheem Sanders, the big dog, is playing pretty well. 21-17, 4-point lead as we enter late game scenarios for both teams. This has been a pretty fun game. It's nice to get some different action going with some new players. Like we've never played with Jalen Milroe or Burton or Sanders or anybody like that, or stuff like this, or on defense with Dallas Turner and all that kind of stuff. Terrion Arnold, Kool-Aid McKinstry. So it's fun to get to see these guys in action on the field, and we get to see the jerseys and stuff and see how the field looks and see how good these modders did, which they did a fantastic job, as I keep saying. Good little throw from Grenier on the first play. 2nd and 3, under 1:30 to go, 3rd quarter. Oh, that's a great throw again. They went back to the well, and it works again. They keep going back to the man who caught the touchdown, Burton. And he goes back-to-back catches. Terrion Arnold playing on him, but he couldn't get in front. Dallas Turner, easy stop. He dominated that one. Doing a little Michael Jackson. I don't know what that is, but he did a little leg kick, Michael Jackson leg kick there. So we are now under 30 seconds to go, 3rd quarter. There's the snap. It's a quarterback keeper with Grenier, but he changes directions. I was not prepared for that. I think he lost. Yeah, he lost a yard on that one. I thought he had a lot of room, didn't he, on that other side? But maybe he saw the guy there and he panicked and changed directions, and it did not work out for him. Are they going to snap this before the third quarter ends? No, they will let it ride for the fourth quarter. 21-17. Auburn is down by 4 with the ball to start the fourth quarter. What do they have up their sleeve? Hopefully nothing. Hopefully another interception. I would take that. Dallas Turner. Can't do anything. No, incomplete. The corner you got lucky there. I know you're showing off, but you got lucky there. That could have been disastrous. You didn't play that very well. 4th and 13, we force the punt. We get the ball back. This is exactly the type of situation we need to be in. I'm happy about this. Burton back to receive, and he's got a little bit of room, but not the burst he needed to get around the corner. We'll start at the 27-yard line. Milrose had a decent game today. He does have the interception, but that was more my fault. I thought that the guy would be open, and of course he wasn't. So he can't really blame him too much for the great blocking, by the way. Can't really blame him too much for that interception. That was more me than it was him. But other than that, he's had a pretty decent day today. Little play action, take a shot. He's not open. Man, I screwed that up. If I was going to take the shot, I should have thrown it immediately. But I wanted to wait and see what developed. I didn't have time, so that was a waste. That was a waste. 2nd down and 10. They're pressing on Burton. Do I think that safety's going to help? Because if that safety helps over the top, then it's not a... There's no point in going double cover or going verticals, but it looks like he does. Oh, what a play. That's to the sideline, and it's just out of reach. Milroe just a little bit inaccurate there. That could have been a monstrous catch if that was accurate enough and caught. Oh, that would have been unbelievable. Just a little bit out of reach. We're going to go quickly to Bond. Intercepted by the Auburn defender. That was a little early, I think. I tried to get that ball in the hands of Isaiah Bond as quick as possible when I saw him beat his man one-on-one at the line. But that corner played really well because he knew he had inside help here by the linebacker, because I was going to initially throw that to Burton. But it would have been the same result if I would have thrown it to him because the linebacker's right here in the middle. So I thought, oh, maybe if I can just lob this over the top or put it over the top. What I didn't realize is that Isaiah Bond's route sends him inside. If he would have just had a straight-up vertical route, this is not an interception. But because he does that little move inside, it allows for that corner to just back up a little bit, jump in the air, and pick that ball off fairly simply. And that's kind of annoying because that's another interception that really isn't Jalen Milroe's fault. Oh, there's so much separation between the two. That's a nice ball, too. It's just the corner makes a great play. Backs up, intercepts it. Oh, that's annoying. I hate that. I really do hate that. Milroe has a good ball, too. How close can I get to Jalen Milroe? Oh, I can get, like, real close. I didn't realize I could get so close to him. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's kind of a cool shot right there. This might have to be the part of the thumbnail. I might do, like, a side-by-side there. That's kind of cool. Hold on. Let me get it right here. Like, oh, that's a little too high. Oh, this is kind of cool. This is a cool shot right here. Look at this. I'll see if I can do the same thing with the Auburn player. That's kind of a cool shot. Ooh, I like that. Look at me being in my artistic bag. 21-17. Auburn has the ball. The handoff is to the running back, but he's going nowhere. We shut that down pretty effectively. 2nd down and 11. 5 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Should we run zone? I feel like we should run man. I feel like man just works a little bit better for some reason. Although I'm probably going to get cooked. Oh, it's going to be picked off! It's Terrion Arnold diving interception. Oh my god, I did not think that he had... Does he have acrobat? How did he make that catch? Terrion Arnold puts his body on the line. Full extension. Wow. What a dive. Full extent. I thought this was going to be caught by Burton and that was going to be it. Full extension on the play. First off, let me see if I can recreate that thing that I was doing with Milroe. Okay. How did I do it again? I got super close. Not at his junk. There we go. Okay, and then I was like to the side a little bit. Hold on, no, let me get there. Okay, oh, there we go, there we go. But let me get a little bit closer. Make sure that everything's in frame and not blurry. I can't get the exact height that I want. Oop, now he's blurry. Ooh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, I'll adjust it in post. I'll adjust it in post. All right, I like that, though. That looks pretty good. All right, okay, so we got that. So let's zoom out. Okay, let's focus on this catch, because this is a crazy interception. There's Jermaine Burton over here. Okay, so Jermaine Burton makes this play in the most spectacular way possible. I did not think he was going to get this ball. I thought for sure this was going to be either knocked incomplete or caught by the receiver. But Terrion Arnold just full extension, one hand on it, then puts the other one on it to secure it. Ooh, what an interception, man. This turns the game around. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We've gotten bailed out by a couple different interceptions. Absolutely insane defensive pressure from our corners. This is why Alabama's corners are always like #1 draft picks, because they're studly. Can I get a stiff arm here? Oh, I tried. I don't think I was at the right angle for a stiff arm. Let's just try to run some clock out, because I'm a little scared to throw the football right now. But we might have to, because I think they're figuring out the run game. They might slightly be figuring out the run game. So we're going to go with a little mesh spot, and I'm just going to go somewhere underneath to maybe Isaiah Bond or something. Oh, my God. He was close. That's going to be roughing the passer. It's got to be. Not roughing the passer. Pass interference. No, I had it right the first time. Roughing the passer is what I wanted to say. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Steven sings the 4th or the 5th. That's Roman numeral 5. Gives me a beautiful play. I appreciate that. And that got all screwed up because Isaiah Bond got bumped initially off the line and he slowed down. So I couldn't get the ball immediately to him. And that's a great catch by the tight end. Only 3 yards, kind of a waste if you think about it. All right, flood drive. Oh, that guy's wide open. That's Raheem Sanders out of the backfield. I didn't know it was Raheem. I thought it might have been a fullback or something. It was Raheem Sanders out of the backfield. Big catch. And we'll go right back to him this time on the ground. Oh, but there was a linebacker right there. Not ideal. 2nd and 11. I don't want to go with that. Should we go read option? We haven't really run any read option today. I don't even know if Milroe can execute read option very well, but we're going to give it to him and let him see what he can do. Jalen Milroe got a couple yards out of it. I'll take it. It keeps the clock going. It moves the football slightly. That's a decent little play right there. Under 2 minutes to go in the game. If we score here, we put this game on ice. Man, I am getting real risky with these passes to Isaiah Bond. Should I go for the field goal here? Should I go for it? It's 4th and 2. I'm going to take the points. I'm going to take the points. It makes it a touchdown game. So if Auburn wants to stay in this one and keep it going to overtime, then they have to score the touchdown. So I'll take the points. And the way that our defense has been playing, I feel fairly confident that we can stop Auburn. We're going to have to find out, though. 24-17. We'll see what we got. They're going to return it. I didn't expect that. Oh, he's got a lot of room, but he made a weird juke that slowed him down. He could have just bolted straight through that opening and probably had even more yards. All right, Dallas Turner. You've had a couple of plays where you've shown your presence, but you need to fully commit. Quick throw. Dropped. That was dropped before I even got to him, I think. Minute 44 to go. They have 2 timeouts because what'd they use it on? I don't remember what they used the timeout on. But they have 2. Oh, incomplete. Could have been pass interference. You could argue that. I know Auburn fans would have been yelling at their TVs. That was a little risky, but we get away with it. 3rd and 10. Minute 41 to go. This is obviously 4-down territory. Oh, and it's going to have to be another inaccurate ball from Grenier. And here it is. This play could end the game, depending on what happens. 4th and 10 from the 22. Grenier rolling to the right, fires it deep. It's going to be caught by the Auburn player, Caleb Downs. What are you doing, big dog? I hope you don't do that in real life for the Buckeyes. That'd be upsetting. Oh. And then a little check down to the running back. I cannot believe he was so wide open there. Caleb, you got to be better than that. Oh, oh my God, he caught that off his own helmet. It deflected off his helmet and he caught it. Hold on. We got to... Oh, I can't see the replay? I can't see the replay of that. Oh, well, of course I can't see the replay of one of the coolest plays. He caught that off of the deflection off his helmet. That was insane. All right, they used one of their 2 timeouts. They have 1 timeout in 38 seconds. They have to score a touchdown if they want to stay in this game. Field goal does nothing for them. But they keep going underneath, and we keep them in bounds. They do get the first down, so that stops the clock, but it doesn't stop the accelerated clock. 25 seconds remain. Quick snap. End zone! Caught, but he's down at the 2. They use their final timeout, so if we get a stop here, I don't know if they'll have another chance to get a playoff. Oh, it's going to be caught. Touchdown, Auburn brings it back level. Amari Kelly. And with 17 seconds left, we might have overtime in the Week 1 Iron Bowl. 24-24. That pass to the receiver where Caleb Downs was like 15 yards of separation away, that might be the difference maker of why they were allowed to score here. We got 14 seconds. If we can get to field goal range, we'll be golden. We have all of our timeouts. Something has to happen here. That's a big catch. That's Isaiah Bond. Call a timeout. I know the clock would have stopped, but it's okay. Call the timeout. 9 seconds remain. We have 2 timeouts, and we're already almost in field goal range. Good first throw. I don't have a lot of time, and I threw almost an interception. I wasted so much time there. That's my bad. I wasted so much time there. I just didn't know what to do. I shouldn't have wasted that much time. That sucks. That really does suck. But we've got press coverage and safety help is not really there. This could work. Oh my God. Oh, the controller goes away right at the last second. Come on, come back to me, controller. Come on. The suspension is real. To the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! Ball game! Walk-off in the Iron Bowl. Jalen Milroe. Final play is a bomb to Ja'Cory Brooks. Oh my God. And the Auburn Crimson Tide, or the Auburn, oh my God, that's sacrilege. The Alabama Crimson Tide will walk it off in Week 1. Final snap is a beautiful pass from Jalen Milroe. We got to see that again. We've got to see that again. So what I was noticing was we had some beautiful press coverage here with no safety help because this safety's in the middle here. So that's why I sent this guy, this tight end or this receiver, whoever this is, I sent him on a slant in the middle to take this guy away or to make him at least choose between running over here and covering this space or covering the middle here. So I sent him there to hopefully do that. Burton was in one-on-one, but he didn't initially beat his man as quickly as I thought. See, like, this guy also comes and covers him too. So I didn't have that. I knew that was immediately out of the question, so I couldn't do that. So then my eyes immediately went over here. I was looking at Brooks. He wins, and that's when I decided to throw it. I think I decided to throw it right here, and there he goes. Look at this. From the, what is that? The 36? Yeah, 36-yard line, it looks like, is where his left foot is. From the 36-yard line, my man Jalen Milroe just heaves. It's one-on-one. The safety's got no shot. And then it's just a beautiful ball. I thought for a second it might be overthrown. I thought for a second it might have gotten overthrown, but it comes down and he held on to it. I secure caught it too, so he would have the best chance to bring it down. I definitely didn't want to go aggressive catch. He would have automatically dropped it if I would have done that. but he goes and brings it down, and that's the walk-off, baby. Unbelievable catch. Unbelievable finish. And that's the kind of exciting finishes you get when you subscribe to the World of Juice channel. Especially with the suspense of the controller disconnecting, too. I mean, that added just even more suspense to it. So, fantastic. Absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. Week number 1 is in the books. Who's going to be the game next week? I guess you'll just have to tune in and find out. I don't even know. We'll be in control of a new team, and we will get to see some more new players. If you enjoyed this episode, though, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watch. I truly appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.